Happy birthday, Oliver. Or should I say, happy Earth Strong. Remember one thing, and me boss you.
Do I know you? What do you mean if you know me? Why you hollering out me name?
Friends, Oliver Samuels is a national treasure. And I was privileged to work closely with him for a number of years and to have played a part in the, what do I call it, the evolution of Oliver Samuels, who is now an icon in Jamaica, across the Jamaican diaspora, and across the world. Now, I know it all started in St. Mary, but of course, I wouldn't be able to give you the details on how Oliver Samuels came about. All I know, in born at St. Mary, and eventually end up in Kingston. And I have a particular closeness. I feel a particular closeness to Oliver because my roots are in St. Mary too, because my grandmother was born in Hampstead and is from St. Mary. And so I always feel that kindred spirit with Oliver. But the strong relationship between Oliver Samuels and Babsy Grange came about in the 80s when he was working at the Social Development Commission. Now I'm telling you a story here. I don't know how many people know the story, but I've told the story more than once. So I don't want anybody to say, oh, one more time she's telling it. But I just want to put it on the record again. Oliver was working at the Social Development Commission. I was in the office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for culture and special events. At that time, Mr. Seaga was the Prime Minister. International Year of the Youth was declared by the UN. And I was given the responsibility to promote an international event where we would bring young people, and I hear this now, young people from all over the world to celebrate International Year of the Youth. So I've always admired Oliver in his quote unquote quiet way. And I thought, he's being wasted at SDC. And Oliver was the kind of person, as he opens his mouth, you couldn't help but laugh. So I negotiated a deal to get Oliver Samuel seconded to me at the office of the Prime Minister. So he came, and we had all these series of events planned. We're looking at like 45 events over a 10-day period, but it took us a couple of, I would say a year or so to plan all these events. We had gospel, we had pop music, with jazz, you name it. And I thought, you know, Oliver was so expressive, how he said things, how his whole persona, that I thought, I want Oliver to do all the commercials for all these events. So I got Calvin Butler, who is a film producer, and an associate at mine who lived in Toronto, a Jamaican, lived in Toronto. In fact, he and Lenny Littlewhite were quite close in Toronto, coming out of Ryerson in building a career in film and television. And so I asked Calvin, I said, Calvin, come to Jamaica. I want you to film Oliver doing all these commercials. But while you're doing that, I want to develop a comedy series, because at that time, we were watching comedy series on television, but not of Jamaican actors. And I knew that our people were vibrant and colorful and very expressive, and I wanted to see us on television. So I said to Calvin, come to Jamaica, and while you're working with us to do the commercials with Oliver, I want us to develop a series, a comedy series. And so we came up with the concept, Oliver at Large.
Oliver, you're large, oh. Oliver, you're large. Oliver, you're large, oh. Oliver, you're large. Oliver, you're large, oh. Oliver, you're large. Oliver, you're large.
The challenge that I had was to find the funds to produce these shows. I went to Gloria Lanneman, the late Gloria Lanneman, who at the time was general manager of JBC Television, and said to her, we want to get Oliver on television. We want to get the comedy series going. She says, well, I don't have the money. We're looking at a half an hour a show, 16, I think 13 or 16 episodes. She says, I don't have the money. I said, try and find a little. Even if you found a little, so we could do vignettes, like 5-minute vignettes, so it would be a taste of Oliver at Large. She found the funds. At that time, Don Buckner was head of television. Don Buckner has also passed. So a number of these persons who played a part in getting Oliver at Large on television, they have now transitioned, but they played an important part in making it happen. So we did the 5-minute vignettes, and of course was a hit. And after that, it opened some doors, so we could now get the series funded. Now, Jamaicans looked forward to Oliver at Large. Jamaicans look forward to Oliver.
Then where you come from with them, you'll come out. Arms out.
Why you won't mind your own business? Certain creatures should never travel on the same plane with decent human beings.
As I look for you, I know the first time you travel on a plane.
You're an idiot. I travel regular, very regular.
And the team that worked with Oliver, those who shared the spotlight in the series and those who work behind the scenes. Many of those are now prominent individuals in Jamaica in their own right, like a Lenford Salmon and a Trevor Nairn, Patrick Brown, and number of other actors, actresses, writers, and producers.
What kind of woman you like?
A woman with a small appetite. A theater craving woman.
It's me you're calling.
So Oliver became a household name. Now, since that time and now, Oliver has made a lot of money. Oliver rich, but Oliver don't switch. He's still my friend. Oliver would attend my annual New Year's Day party, which was held that night, of course. But on New Year's Day, people from all over the world, all the Jamaican diaspora people would be coming to Jamaica to come to that party. Now, I don't know if it was because I was a great hostess or it was because they knew they would see Oliver. But I would say that we shared the spotlight on that occasion. Oliver hasn't changed. The same Oliver at Large. But there are some other things too. Not just his acting, but he applied himself to anything that he was assigned. For example, during that period as well, while he was the voice and the face for all the commercials, I sent him off to South Korea where he learned human mosaic. He's probably the only Jamaican who has actually gone overseas and had training in human mosaic. And in addition to that, I also had Oliver take over the poll, which we did to select the festival song. Carl Stone had set the template. Carl Stone would do the polls for us to select the winning song. And then when Carl was, when he discontinued spearheading that initiative, Oliver took over. So Oliver would go right across the island and come back with the poll results to select the winning festival song. So Oliver is quite versatile, not just an actor, not just a voice and a face, but a wonderful human being. And I will forever sing his praises. I appreciate him. I love him. I think him love me too, you know, because he's always telling me these nice things. And I know he's genuine. And so we're friends for life. So Oliver, remember, I'm me boss you, okay? You get rich, but you don't switch. I love you. God bless you.
Extra large, some me wicked and me wild, and me well versatile. And your name gonna brado. Extra large,
50 years of providing fun and laughter to the Jamaican people speaks volumes, Sir Oliver. This is Dr. Alan Cunningham, and on behalf of the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council's 13 southern states, congratulations on your 72nd birthday. You are an inspiration, a legend, and a cultural icon. Next time you are in Florida, I promise I'm going to make you a big bowl of cornmeal porridge because I know you love your belly, right? Listen, congratulations again, my friend. Thanks for being who you are. Thank you for being the people profile ambassador that you are. Walk with my friend.
Wonderful greetings and salutations, Sir Oliver Samuels, OD. On behalf of the entire Jamaica diaspora, Northeast United States, we wish you a magnificent, healthy, and airy Earth Day. The greatest gift is indeed life. Oliver, we applaud you for your 50 years of illustrious contribution to the advancement and development of Jamaica's arts and culture. We thank you for the joy and the laughter that you have brought to us in diaspora. You have lifted our hearts and you've lit up our homes with the energy and the memory of Jamaica, especially for those of us who are unable to travel to Jamaica or to visit Jamaica. Oliver, we stand on your shoulders. We thank you for your great legacy, and we wish you the best birthday ever. Oliver Yalajo! Oliver Yalajo. I am Karen Dunkley on behalf of the Jamaica diaspora, Northeast United States. We love you, Oliver Samuels.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dominic Christopher, CEO and founder of Their Broad Village and Baker Mills. Tonight, I am honored to present this event with my dear friend, Mr. Shane Farmer, CEO and founder of Pure Jamaica Media. Tonight, we're honoring Mr. Oliver Samuels, CD, OD, on his 72nd birthday and also celebrating his 50th years in theater. As everyone gather on social media, on Pure Jamaica media platform, and also on your smart TV, on the Caribbean One TV app, we wish and hope everyone join us in laughter in honoring Mr. Samuels. We know this year has been tremendously horrible for a lot of people, so we wanted to take this time to upbeat everyone during this pandemic. Please enjoy the show. Miss Brenda, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hi! Good evening, good evening, good evening. Woo! First of all, I'm a glad bag of boss. So, if me faint, just hold on. Me will be revived again. Because Iceland's mother, Lucille Wash Belly, Charles Piet, last drop. Kumi, getting to represent the Jamaican diaspora as we celebrate 50 years of bringing us laughter, culture, and Jamaica, and the 72nd birthday of the one and only, the honorable to me, in frame me, Oliver Samuels, ODCD. I mean, also saying got a few more honors even this morning. Folks, it's amazing. The lineup that is here, the surprises that is here. Look forward to laughter, education, culture, and yard things. Just know, say, listen, I'll be able to utilize the English language from time to time, but no, say, when the patwa twang, you better get ready, because enough of it there. It's been an amazing time. I don't know how I got here, but favor and grace are necessary. My gosh, listen, bit by bit, you know, be surprised, be aware, gather your friends. It's time for enough chat, holy collaborate, because what? We're honoring Oliver Samuels.
Shall offer me box.
Listen, Miss Courtney has already outlined the problem. What you have to understand, sir, that as an airline, we're not only governed by our in-house
There's a
policy.
female gorilla sitting in the seat. Will you please come and get her comment? Oh. Hi, Queen Pang. The lady say must get up out of my seat.
Oh, no, could I bring police? Me not moving.
You know, it's...
I am the chosen for what? To save my people.
Me alone are looking. Just a small thing till payday.
Did I pick up one so nervous? Shame, man, you miracle man. You should have known me better than that by now. Me telling you, Sima, it is such a long story that much more left to be revealed.
Auntie, what are you talking about?
Pinky, Pinky. Now I'm the one daughter you have and she live in Canada.
My brother's bad.
Oh, come on through. This is an amazing time. I'm going to call them one by one so they can come in and join us for a moment. The first Brenda I ever saw on screen, Dion Silvera, unmute yourself. Glenn Titus Campbell, OD. Valier Murphy Johnson, OD. Carrie and Harriet, Faye Ellington, CD, Uno Control. It's party time. Yes. Woo, yeah. Wow, it's an amazing. Whoa, yeah. Good party there, so. Wow, I know we're switching back and forth. It's
Are you ready for me?
Yes.
So I am Dion Silvera, Mr. Master of Ceremony, or Mistress, Madam, distinguished guest, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now, I met Oliver Samuels 40 odd years ago. I might look young, but 40 odd years when I met him, I was doing this play, and he came and he said, where are you from? And I said, I'm from St. Mary. And immediately, we just hit it up. We were on fire, Oliver and I. Then we did Oliver at Large, we did Front Room, and it's quite a lot. He took me on tour. And trust me, every day Oliver would give me a memo. So I used to be afraid of the memo because I was the unruly in the clan. So memos would be coming. I didn't mind the memo. The thing I didn't like, and I'm telling you now, was the pay cut. Didn't like the pay cut. Pay cut was hard. But Oliver...
The pay cut was because she had no discipline. And I want them to understand that we were representing Jamaica as unofficial ambassadors.
Let me talk. Was a good girl.
You're terrible.
So, from time to time, Oliver would just drop me. But I'm glad for that because through it all, I'm just soar to higher heights and got every single thing I've done. I owe it to you. from the houses to the car.
Amen.
Oh God. Honestly, Oliver is who or why.
But me are the first guy I'm not teeth in there.
So I just want to tell you, Oliver, thanks much. Thanks for doing. He would even give me a chance.
One.
Thanks for all the good you've done for me. I really and truly, and I really appreciate it. And I'm glad to have touched shoulders with you.
You rubbed
You're
it.
truly my mentor or one-off. All right? Love you dearly.
Come, Mr. Glenn, chip in. We know you're ready.
Ali. Oliver. What go on, Papa? You remember the first show me and you do together?
Yeah.
Eh? The food. Me I come for the food.
Boy.
Me I come for the food.
Okay.
You remember the first play me and you do? Which was the first play me and you do?
I can't remember, Glenn.
1985. A play called Love It by Louis Marriott. Okay.
Yes.
History lesson time. Ladies and gentlemen, I met Oliver Samuels in 1985. That was the first time we crossed paths. Same year, me and him do some work for CPTC, a project called Going Up the Gum Tree, where we looked at literacy in Jamaica. And them not seen for a little while. In 1998, Patrick Brown write a play and said, come, Oliver, you and Glenn in the same play. The play was called Oliver and Pinocchio. Ladies and gentlemen, from that, it done. It done. Since then, I have done 16 productions with Oliver. I have seen the entire world with Oliver. Now, people, when you think that people go on tour, Oliver Samuels no go on tour more than anybody else me know. I have been to 50 states in the United States because of Oliver Samuels. I've been to Canada 8 times because of Oliver. Me born in England, Oliver, me go back to England 2 times. Because me could not afford the play. Oliver afford the play for me. Okay? But put fun and joke aside. What I need to tell you folks about Oliver Samuels is that he is a living legend. And don't take it and say it lightly. I remember going to Carifesta in Guyana in 2008. And Oliver Samuels was leader of the delegation. And when we touched down, we said, all right. Boldly just win some race in a Beijing. So, you know, so the whole excitement about Jamaica. But that did wear off. Little after that, when we start performing, people here say, Oliver Samuels is in Guyana. Riot. Folks, I kid you not. Riot police came to every venue that Oliver was at because the people would not leave. We were scheduled to do 2 shows and we would end up doing 3, sometimes 4. And sometimes everybody tired and we can't do no more. And Oliver said, Lord, man, no come now. We said, Oliver, we can't make it. And Oliver go outside and talk to the people. And we have to promise them that we'll be back the next day. Even though we're not scheduled to perform, we had to go back the next day and do additional performances just to make the crowd quiet down and go out the yard. Riot police with barricade because of that man, Oliver Samuels, CDOD.
Yes, sir.
One other story before I go. Oliver loved to feed people. Sometimes to the people's detriment. I remember being on tour with Oliver in Washington. I had an accident on stage the night before. I had an injury on my leg, so I couldn't perform. And Oliver went to a little reception they had for us tonight. Oliver come back in at 4:40, somewhere around that time, in the early morning. Early morning, you know, not afternoon, early morning. With food. I am fast asleep, having taken medication for pain. Oliver is on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Wake up! Wake up! Now, when Oliver is feeling nice, he feels very nice. And when Oliver feels nice, you feel nice too. Wake up! Wake up! I say, Oliver, what happened? Chicken and pork. I say, Oliver, it's 4:40 in the morning. Let me sleep now. let me just sleep and later you bring the food. Martha, me log with the food, come here with it. You are going to eat it tonight, You are going to eat it. And Oliver sat with me that early morning, minutes to 5, to make me eat the chicken and the pork. With him walk with just to me. But that's the caring kind of nature Oliver is. My brother, my friend, my teacher, Oliver, enough respect every time. Now come up there, now come for the food now, all right?
Give thanks, Ben Campbell. Give him up. I mean, not say I'm Maffy with you somewhere. Voldier Maffy Johnson. I want to hide him there. Maffy, he might come. You know what? I see him there, gosh. I want to eat over there, though. Me not see no food yet.
No food there.
See him there? Well, Maffy. Yes. You're my granny favorite because she didn't like you when you're young. You always show your chest. You play the young man position.
Yes. Oliver, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thanks very much.
I'm not so sure today, man.
You're not going to that history.
But happy birthday, all right?
Thank you.
And congratulations on your CD.
Yes.
You've done one above.
Elevation.
The elevation. Come on. I want to hope we get some more, It was nice working with you all. It is still nice.
Oh, me, I wonder.
It is still nice. I think I know all about maybe the whole 50 years he's in theater. Right? More than likely.
Yeah.
50 years of here in theater. That we are friends. And we used to walk from me and Oliver used to walk from theater. Come straight up to Crossroads. And I would go my way, and Oliver would take a taxi and go his way. And we would stop a bar in a 12 o'clock night and play one arm bandit.
Go club.
And go. And drink liquor. And one night we went to one place. I played the one arm bandit. And all we play, we can't lose.
Can never lose.
We shall win money, we think money can come good. We just take the money and pay after the liquor and come out.
No, you never want to come out. You never want to come out. When me see money, I drop some, I say, come make we leave. They said, no man, we win some more. I said, no, me I left. Me go to the boat and do around with a panic because me no want prison. That's prison.
Let me tell you something, you see. Oliver never like a Viva. Boxer Viva.
You're gone.
Like a car. Right nice. One night, when I go home party, I would drink some rum when we went to the sweet. Sun come up. And I stop on the road near Featherbed Lane. And Oliver, while he was a bathroom, but the people in bush. I saw Mark and I take the car and start driving the car. Say, I'm now wait for you. And drive with the car. I don't see Oliver walk home. So I turn back. When I turn back and look, I see 100 mongrel dog road Oliver.
Me a fact.
And then serious thing. No, we have some days. I'll never forget the day when we were in England. Do you not play? Let me remember that. When we were in England, do you not play? And for some strange reason, I don't know why, but it just come into my head, say, I must do this thing. I'm supposed to look through a window and say, guess who is coming? To Letna was playing anyway, right? To Letna. and I push my face from the window. So.
We actually were performing a crypt.
Yes, we're crypt downstairs.
Zooms and all that were there.
And I put my face, squeeze up my face against the window. And as Oliver pulled the curtain, I go. I hear bum dum 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 bum. The whole of the first and everybody say Poor me, no, we can't see with us, so we think they don't there. When we go, we see what walk around. And I tell me, they won't kill me.
That was a very scary, frightening experience.
But we are good friends, right? And we have a time on a quarrel. I cuss him off, him cuss me off. So I'm too miserable sometimes, especially when we were doing the tour with the Oliver at Large live tour. Yes, and I cuss me because I love the things done properly. And it's too perfect sometimes. But we have fun. We had some real good times. And I hope both of us, because we look like me, I go please you.
You're not going nowhere.
But
wicked people don't go so easy.
No, stop.
Both of us need to do
more plays.
More plays.
Yeah, be more creative.
And our dream to do a Twanda together.
Yes.
Will
be realized. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day. We will each other rest of the night. All right?
I will.
And
there's no pork, so you're not chicken.
No.
Good friend.
Thank you. A pure love. Now the next person, listen, this lady taught me that there are many ways to use the Jamaican accent. Ellington CD. Unmute yourself, darling. Where you
Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much. You're being warm, Oliver. Happy birthday. As a matter of fact, I just sent you a picture on your phone, Oliver. I was just thought about taking some screenshots. So I took a screenshot of you on Butler just now and sent it. I just took another one of me too. But let me tell you something. Butler said that he knows Oliver about 50 years. Is roughly the same time Oliver and I have known each other. There is somebody else in the gathering here this evening, and I want to just include her because we were together, and that is Ruth Hoshing, my dear, dear friend Ruth. And I know Ruth loves Oliver. And but I just wanted to.
She's not here. She's here.
Of course, she's there. Yes, but I wanted to just tell you that we were students at the Jamaica School of Drama. And that was a very important time in our lives because, you know, we learned then, and I tell young people this all along, it's not enough to have talent. You have to subject yourself to training and coaching. Talent alone can't carry you through this world. You have to subject yourself to training and coaching. I often make the reference to my dear, our dear Bolt. It's clear that he has superior talent, but if he didn't allow himself to be coached and trained, he wouldn't be the fastest man in the world. So we met at the School of Drama. In those days, there was no Edna Manley College. And before that, it was a cultural training center, none of that. We were students at the School of Drama, which was under the auspices of the Little Theatre movement. And that was at Little Theatre. We were working people. And so we would come to classes in the evenings after work. Oliver, you remember how Ruth Hoshing's skirt them used to short? My God. Minnie. She made Minnie look as if Minnie wasn't trying. Then the day she worked at Jamaica Public Service. You remember them, Oliver?
Yes, public service. But let's face it, she had beautiful legs.
Absolutely. You know. Anyway, so we would go to school in the evenings, and that meant getting your classes, learning about the theater, the proscenium arch, be guided by people like Richard and Sally Montgomery, and our local directors and producers, and then rehearsing for your productions for whatever the term was or the semester was. And we did that. But Oliver and I, somehow we used to get to the theater first, or close to be the first ones there. And we would, Oliver, you remember we used to walk across that stage up and down, but we also used to walk up to Oxford Pharmacy. Now, where Oxford Medical Center, you better tell them, because that's a fun memory. Where where Oxford Medical Center is now, at the top of Oxford Road, at Oxford Road, at the top of Tom Redcombe, was a pharmacy, perhaps it was the most hoity-toity pharmacy in Kingston and St. Andrew, or perhaps Jamaica.
Yeah.
And upstairs they had a soda fountain, and that is where we were introduced. People like Oliver and myself are not accustomed to so much of those things, to things like banana split, and may I tell you,
yes,
chocolate cake with a soft icing, and sometimes we would buy one slice of cake and we share it. Oliver, I remember.
And say,
yes, my brother.
let us remember that we as you spoke about walking the stage, we used to dream of becoming great actors and actresses, and you would have peanut and me care to be sakir, and we share and we eat, and it was delightful.
And we would walk that stage and then visit ourselves, you know. But Oliver, so now when we're at the theater school, we were not allowed to do a commercial production, but see, there was a man called the late Trevor Rowan, and he was doing a production, and we negotiated. I think Oliver led the lobbying and the negotiation for himself, myself, and that Ruth Hoshing to get involved in the production. And that was some negotiation that we managed to get in. That was 1971, our very, very first pantomime. I did 4 pantomimes. I think Oliver did 4,000 pantomimes. Seriously, you know what I mean? Oliver's name became synonymous with the pantomime. The way Louise Bennett and Mass ran, then there was Oliver's era. You understand? And let us not be mistaken, it was Oliver's era, and other persons were part of that and came up. But then we got involved in the center stage productions. So I did some of those with Oliver as well. But I want to tell you something, because some of you may not know this. There was a woman called Olive Lewin, the late Dr. Olive Lewin, and she had the rehabilitation program through the Social Development Commission in the prisons of Jamaica. And Oliver, like myself, because of Dr. Lewin, we went into the various prisons now called adult correctional centers to use our talent to help the prisoners. Oliver, you remember them days? Right?
Yes, and I do, my darling.
With Dr. Olive Lewin to help the inmates become better, to rehabilitate them. So I just want to say, Oliver, I thank the organizers for informing me and inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak. Before I go, congratulations on your national honor. But just this week, a few days ago, it was revealed in the newspapers that you will be given, when you're going for it, Oliver, the Living Legend Award. And this is an award that the CCRP, and that's an organization that Jean Laurichin and others started, where it was supposed to, those of us who are a little senior in age, but as some people not so senior, are part of it. So Oliver, congratulations. You are indeed a living legend. And I know many people, and I listen to the people who have spoken about Karen from the diaspora, you have made so many people happy. And as you know, all they have to do is to look at you and then bust out in a laugh. Thank you very, very much for sharing your space and your place with all of us, but with myself. And I speak about Ruth. I don't know, I'm not seeing Ruth at this point, but we just, she may, at somewhere along the line, may be able to say something. But God bless you. 72, Oliver? It can't be 72.
Yeah, no, 27. Where is Ruth?
Ruth, Ollie is calling you because you call him Ollie.
Come, just jump in and unmute her around. Unmute Miss Mostly. Him call her, bring her forth.
Darling, sweet Ollie. Uno wouldn't understand the love that we both have for each other. You can't hear me, Ollie? Eh?
Yes, baby.
Well, let me tell you something. Like say I know you 50 years. Well, almost 50, right? Because we were the first set of students at was the embryonic stage of what was to become the School of Drama. I tell you, we were like giddy teenagers because we were fulfilling all our aspirations, all our dreams of becoming theater artists in Jamaica. And look at us now. Everything has now been revealed. And Oliver, let me tell you something. I have to put you to share the stage with you and in all beautiful stage all over the world. I cannot thank you enough. And I would like to wish you a very, very happy birthday. You're what, 72 now? Let me give you another at least 20 more years. All right? And let me tell you something. I would just like to tell you how much I think.
I'm cutting in for a hot second because we have one special person who have to come in and run go do a TV show. Aaron Dunkley of Jamaica Diaspora Northeast. I have the honor of introducing you to on behalf of Aubrey Marks. Come through, Dr. Dunkley. We know you have to run, but we can't leave you out. And then
Thank
we
you
can
so
get right back
much.
to Ruth.
Thank you so much, Miss BJ Peart and Miss Ruth Shing. I'm just taking a few minutes to read a message, a tribute to our guest of honor, the amazing, illustrious Oliver Samuels, OD. We are in the presence of royalty this evening. I am looking at the panelists. And I'm in, when I look at Faye Ellington, who I've admired for all of my life. Titus, you don't know how you lift our spirits. I can't go through the list. I'm going to just be brief, read the message on behalf of Ambassador, and I will be back later on, Oliver, to eat some of that birthday cake. So this message is a tribute to Oliver Samuels on his 72nd birthday and 50th anniversary in theater by Her Excellency Audrey P. Marks, Ambassador of Jamaica to the United States. It takes true talent of no mean order for anyone to keep laughing for as long as Oliver Samuels has kept Jamaicans, Caribbean people, and others in stitches. Oliver has been large, in charge, and at large on stage and elsewhere for a long time, seeing to it that we appreciate the lighter side of life. Anyone known by just one name is large, really large. And whenever the household name Oliver is invoked, it lights up any countenance. That is why, as Ambassador of Jamaica to the United States of America, I am absolutely delighted to raise a toast on behalf of the government of Jamaica to Oliver Adolphus Samuels as he celebrates his birthday. 72nd years traveling this earth, literally, and for half a century, filling our lives with an amazing craft that helps keep our chins up. Let me applaud Day Abroad and Pure Jamaica for coming up with this well-deserved salute to this legend, a true Caribbean treasure. We are truly grateful. Kudos to the impresarios on this live streaming gift package of laughter with an all-star cast in a comedic extravaganza, especially amidst this pandemic. We cannot wait for that healthy dose of levity. It will definitely be good medicine. Oliver's marvelous, remarkably keen insight into what excites Jamaicans' funny bones is a huge part of the magic that makes him a comedian extraordinaire. After 50 years in the theater, he certainly knows a thing or two about spinning a comedic tale, finding a language that resonates in witty, outright, hilarious offerings we can never get too much of. Oliver has stamina and determination that are the envy of the ages. Coupled with his perceptive eye and ears, the wealth of experience from which he draws, and belief and confidence in the viability of Jamaican and Caribbean culture and identity. This St. Mary's native hallmark ingredients have made him an enduring icon of the theater stage, television, radio, and films like Smile Orange. Mr. Samuel's contribution to the promotion of Jamaican and Caribbean brand local and internationally are simply impressive. Fittingly, he has therefore been honored with numerous awards, recognitions, and citations at home and abroad. Most meaningful is that these have bestowed upon him in his lifetime. The imaginative resourcefulness of this son of Jamaica is his secret to longevity on the stage. I am sure all members of the diaspora feel very blessed to share in this glorious celebration of Oliver's birthday and his golden anniversary on stage. After all these years, Oliver, you're still large. Audrey P. Marks, Ambassador of Jamaica, Washington, D.C., October 28, 2020. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda Pierre.
Thank you, Dr. Dunkley.
Comedian Jean-Paul, all the way here in Toronto, and I want to remind everybody that all the comedy legends are known by one name: Pryor, Carlin, Chappelle, and without any doubt, Oliver. You are definitely on that list of legends. You are the true king of Caribbean comedy, a pioneer. I want to thank you for everything that you've done, all the roads that you've paved, all the doors that you've kicked in. And without further ado, I want to wish you a blessed, blessed, earth strong, happy birthday. Happy birthday. We are not worthy. We are not worthy.
Hi, I'm Stephen Catcore of Third World. On behalf of all of the Third World members, I want to wish Oliver Samuels a very happy 72nd birthday. Oliver has been one of the greatest comedians this country has ever produced and an icon of Jamaica. So once again, lots of love, Oliver. And from Third World, you're brethren them. You don't know we love you already. Happy birthday. Happy 72nd. Have a great day. And stay safe. And you know we love you. Bless.
Hi, I'm actress and activist Shauna Chin, and I'm sending a huge happy 72nd birthday and happy 50th anniversary in the entertainment business to living legend Oliver Samuels. Happy birthday and happy anniversary to you.
Leon here, wishing Mr. Oliver Samuel a happy, blessed, earth-strong day. From Hollywood to Yard, you're truly an international comedy genius, and we love you. Bless up.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Oliver. Happy birthday. Big ups to the Caribbean, king of comedy. Cause you help to pave the way for enough somebody just like me. After 50 years, you is a legend. So you know, say respect due. We have to pause and pay homage and say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Oliver. Happy birthday. Happy birthday one more time, Oliver. Enough love and respect. Enjoy your day. I hope you have an awesome one. You deserve all the best that this world has to offer. We owe so much to you. Thank you very much. Enough love.
It's a privilege and a pleasure to pay tribute to Oliver Samuels on the occasion of his National Award. For more than 50 years, Oliver has helped us to know ourselves as a people. He has discovered the humor in Jamaican life and in fact has helped us to understand our own vernacular, our own way of relating to each other, and thus has enabled us to discover our own humanity and present it to the world. That's a great accomplishment. Big up, Oliver.
Happy birthday, blessings to you, Mr. Samuels, and congratulations on receiving Jamaica's Order of Distinction. Since my first form music teacher some years ago asked me to please lip sync in her class, I will spare you my singing of happy birthday. So on behalf of the Union of Jamaican Alumni Association's USA Inc. family, and especially your fellow Dint Hillites, sincere thanks for your 50 years of contribution to our Jamaican culture and for the many, many moments of pure joy and laughter that you have provided. We are enormously grateful that you have shared your gifts and talents with us over the years. But I'm not following this 50-year business. Somebody told me that you were in your 30s, or was it that you were celebrating the 20th anniversary of your 30th, or something like that? Maybe you can explain it to us again. In the meantime, have a wonderful birthday and know that you are loved and appreciated by Jamaicans everywhere.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Janine Shepherd, and I'm the Chairman and President of Youth for Excellence, President of the Jamaican American Youth Alliance, and Prime Minister's Youth Award for Excellence in Nation Building recipient. I'm wishing the Jamaican King of Comedy, Oliver Samuels, a very warm and happy 72nd birthday. On behalf of all the children Youth for Excellence supports across 5 Caribbean countries and all the young Jamaican professionals in the USA that the Jamaican American Youth Alliance serves. It is my pleasure to sponsor this event this evening because I know I speak for all of us young people when I say that, Oliver, you have brought so much joy and laughter to the homes of Jamaican and Caribbean people all around. I grew up watching your plays. Not many people have had such a far-reaching impact on people across a wide slew of communities as you have. You are amazing, and I wish you many more years of inspiring young children and adults across the Caribbean region to embrace their creative side. Happy birthday, Oliver. We really love you.
Hey guys, my name is Debbie Bissoon, and I want to send a very happy birthday to an icon, Oliver Samuels, a real Caribbean treasure. You're celebrating 50 years in this business of comedy. Thank you so much for all the laughs throughout the years, and I look forward to many more laughs from you, Oliver. Thank you. Happy birthday.
1979 was the year the Honorable All-Purpose and the Dancing Princesses was the LTM pantomime that I happened to grace the stage with you, Oliver Samuels. Fast forward, yes, Sergeant Charge and so many other wonderful, wonderful experiences. But I really want to thank you for the opportunity to direct you in Sarge in Charge. Let me tell you something, it's been quite a journey, and I give thanks to be able to say happy, happy birthday to you, Oliver. 50 years in theater. Bless up yourself. Enough more years to come. Happy birthday, Oliver Samuels.
Happy birthday, Oliver Samuels. We honor you. We send you great love and respect. Oliver, you are the true exemplar as a man of artistic distinction. You are the original Jamaican cultural icon. And on behalf of a very grateful nation, I say respect, honor, praises. We give thanks for you and all that you have done. You, Oliver Adolfo Samuels, OD, CD, you are LARGE. Respect. Happy, happy, happy birthday.
Mr. Oliver Samuels, CD, OD, VIP, because you're a very important person. Big up yourself, Oliver, on your birthday. Congrats on your achievement in your upgrade to the commander. Yeah? And thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a teacher, you're a friend, and you're just a good all-round brethren. Thank you for all the contribution, Oliver, to Jamaican theater. Enjoy this year and enjoy many more years to come. We thank you, we honor you. Real big man, king of comedy. Big up yourself.
Hey, Oliver. Kevin Sinclair here, man. Wishing you a happy 72nd birthday and an amazing 50 years in theater. Oliver, according to my maths, you know, a 3/4 of your life you spend and make people bust them belly with laugh, you know, Oliver. And that is one of the greatest achievements for any comedian. Let me tell you, my friend, you are the comedian of all comedians, not just locally, but internationally. always large, name known abroad. I am honored to be among the company of actors who have been able to share the stage with you. And I remember in years gone by how you encourage us young actors and always try to sort of, provide some sort of platform so that we, the younger ones, can expose ourselves. Thank you very much. So here's wishing you longevity and many, many more years in theater. Peace out.
Greetings all, my name is Dennis Titus. Mr. Samuels, happy birthday, it's your special day. Enjoy. You have done theater for over 50 years and we continue to learn from you. Please continue to do theater for another 50 years so we can learn even more. Blessings, my general.
Hi, I'm Michael Stringbeans Nicholson, and I just want to take this opportunity to wish Oliver Samuels a happy 72nd birthday, and of course, to wish him all the best with 50 years of Jamaican theatre. God bless you, Oliver Samuels. You're truly a treasure, a Caribbean treasure in Jamaican comedy. God bless. Happy birthday.
Oliver Samuels, King of Comedy. I love you so much, and I just want to do a little tribute to you. On your birthday, Oliver, can you imagine? On your birthday, and for 50 years of stalwart work in the theater industry in Jamaica. Oliver, you have made a difference to theater. You have set your mark, and your mark will live on forever and ever. Oliver, I'm so grateful for all the things you've done for me, for putting me out there into commercial theater. I am so grateful for you. All the travels we've traveled all over the Caribbean, all over Canada, all over England. Oliver, I owe that to you. One day me go a bamboo dam, and me see Tyra sit down there, and me ask Tyra where she do there. Oliver Samuels, God bless you. And may you live to see many, many, many more years. Bless you.
Come on, but the boy them do a thing now. Do a thing. Do a thing. Them can sing? No. Them can play guitar? No. Them can play drum? No. Well, let them do a thing in the kitchen. The company is going through a serious financial turbulence.
What that mean now?
It means that come Friday, dog me a mono supper.
It's been nothing but a history lesson. Now I've got to do one bit of housekeeping. They might tell me say some of the story them too long, but like I told them, everybody else did get paid for do a chat. So I'm not going to tighten up some of the story them, but in the meantime, I have to say one big thing. Tamara Gregory called me, people will cut me out if me not call them name. We have to big up Lola Fun Tours Jamaica and big up all of the new citizens them across the diaspora who were able to vote here in America. In the meantime, who's ready to unmute their mic? Christopher Johnny Daly, line up. Audrey Reed, get ready. Rosemary Murray, Anne-Marie Fuller, and guess me what? IT and Fancy Cat. Them tell me send me an name did favor. Come true, Johnny. Christopher, where you there? Papa me in, man.
Kingly bang 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 bang.
Bam.
In the building. Listen, I want to say that tonight is just an awesome night. What a magnanimous experience this is. And Oliver Samuels, you are such a great legend and icon. Much respect to you, my brother. I had to be here tonight because trust me, if we didn't miss this, you know, say it's gonna be real disrespect. Okay. Now, folks, if you don't know anything about my career, you should know this. When I was working at the Jamaica Information Service just after high school, I was a thespian doing theater. But when I got that call from Jambis International, my entire life and career changed. What that meant was after that call, I was going to work with the Oliver Samuels, now CDOD, and it meant I could not work 9 to 5 anymore in Jamaica. It meant I was now a part of an international team and really full-time. So I left my day job to work full-time in theater, and that's how that transition was made. Oliver Samuels, you know the stretch. You've been more than a mentor. You've been more than a brother, a guide. You have been such a magnanimous energy and spirit. Me kind of feel jealous. So me not actually there at the house now. Come feel like some one of the picnic them whenever I get no love. Come to there at the house with everybody else. But it's all right. Me figure say a COVID time and me I protect you. Me not see nobody wearing a mask. Me I protect you, Papa. So me I gonna do it online and do it virtual. Anyway, Oliver Samuels, come here and start attack. Oliver Samuels, I just have so much gratitude for you. I remember the first time I told Oliver Samuels, I got a glimpse of the magnanimity of his popularity and greatness and iconic stature. At the airport in a Caribbean island, I don't remember which one because we did so many, but I remember that there was a time when we were in St. Lucia, I believe it was, and Oliver Samuels was met at the airport, not just by dignitaries, but by a mob of his supporters, just trying to get a glimpse of the man. We were in England doing a radio program on BBC. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but when you go to England and you go on BBC, it means that you are big somebody. And the phone lines lit up. Oliver Samuels, you are an amazing human being. You have spawned not just my career, but so many others. Even before I met you, you were an icon for me, and you will always be an icon for me. Big up yourself, the General, CD, OD, the great man himself. Hey, just keep on keeping on, 27-year-old family. Big up yourself.
Give thanks, Christopher Johnny Daly, Audrey Reed, come through, unmute yourself. Where you there? It's on our party down there, good. Somebody take a sip for me, please. Audrey Reed? Audrey Reed.
She froze.
She froze. I don't hear the next one. Rosemary Murray. Come through. Aye.
Morning, OCR, dear man. Audrey.
Audrey, that? It's the Marcel. Go on, Miss Audrey, talk. Speak, we can hear you. She chose not to. Rosemary, come through.
Heal up, heal up, heal up. Listen, today, COVID couldn't keep me away. See, I have an opportunity for dress up, so I make sure so I dress up for Oliver 72nd birthday. Watch there. Cleavage and all them things they show Oliver. Trust for you. Trust me. Because COVID couldn't keep me away. Oliver, thank you. Thank you so much for all. 1979 as a little girl was the first time that I graced the stage with you. It was honorable all purpose. And let me tell you, remember the first time when me crack up on stage was one time when you come there sweet. And me hear you say sitting about home sweet home, your foot them favor home sweet home, lampshade. And Oliver, and the first thing in my life me ever lose it as a little picnic. But over all of the years, even just it was 1988 when I didn't even know that I was in pop, that I played your Lady Love, Marie, in Ping Ping restaurant. Never know say nothing was a go on and picnic was a grow. You know, remember when me was a eat ice on the set. And now I still Cora. Cora always said to me, mine, mine something a go on, never know what's a go on. And Oliver, let me tell you, that was and still is a moment and a time that I treasured. Your birthday, when I was really in pop with the nose big in the follow-up episode in that Oliver series, was something else. Come here, tell us that every time we do a line, we did have to run, go off, go let off, like a, you remember? But Oliver, I'm blessed to be here on this your 72nd birthday celebrating 50 years in theater, which, trust me, is a big, 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 big something. Thank you so much for all of the lessons that you teach me, because you teach me enough lessons. Remember, one tour you did have to rock me up and shape me up as a little young one who never have no discipline, and really taught me discipline in theater. So I salute you for that. Yes, yes, Dion, remember. And I want to thank you more than anything else for the opportunity to direct you. I mean, you treated me like a young director. You were so kind to me on the set of Sergeant Charge for the 2 episodes that we directed. Thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you so much for your creativity. Thank you so much for your talent. Thank you for just being you. Enough more years. I mean, I have nothing to salute you because I can't really drink too tough. You know, my state here, so now. But please lift your glasses and say cheers to you, Oliver Samuels, our treasure, our icon. Big up yourself. Enough love.
Love yourself. Anne-Marie Fuller. Give thanks, Rosemary Murray. Her bandwidth was dropping low. Anne-Marie. Wait, we get the other side of the party. Come true. Anne-Marie Fuller.
Yeah, man.
Well, come, IT and Fancy Cat. Where you there? Where you there? Unmute for me. I mean, no, send them the boat. IT and Fancy Cat.
The one of them must have underlined.
Yes. Come true, IT. Mr.
Yes.
IT.
Radio. I don't see him. Let me make sure I get my thing organized, you know. Yes, me say, me have to put on this shirt. This is what you call celebration shirt. I just see that shirt, you know, say happy. Yeah, this is the Oliver shirt. You understand? I'm going to tell you from early, mark the shirt. Because I wear it today. And when the big celebration never want to happen for the 50th, me will wear it again. Because some people have a problem wearing them things again. Look, when you wear something and you wear it again, it means a year old.
Yeah. All I will have to say to you when I see you next is repeat.
Yes, you are. But I am honored. I don't see fans can come on it. I think he's here. I'm honored. The very, very first time we performed stand-up comedy was a show called Flex. I don't even know. I remember that story. It's called Flex. It was a comedy show.
I do.
Yes, and that was our very first time performing with you. So when we heard that Oliver was the host, we said, well, boss, you know, because Oliver got introduced IT and Fancy Cat. And then when Oliver said, yeah, I went to idiot, I go, you know. And I said, that means we are part of the team. So I know I don't have the theatrical, you know, all the experiences to share in theater, but definitely for stand-up comedy, you have been a tower of influence for us. I mean, paved the way. I remember one time I was traveling in the States, and when you go in the US, they ask you, fans gonna come in yet? Come no fans, because people are saying, one of your favorite Oliver, you know.
Come now.
Come no fans. All right.
No fancy that.
No come in yet.
Ow.
How that? I dare man. Unmute your mic. Let's unmute your microphone.
All right, you know what's the craziest part about this? They keep trying to get me. This is like wild horses done left and gone runway. And then I try to get me for Coral Uno. That's hard. Either way, keep bringing your love. See him there? I am that. Excuse me.
Unmute your microphone.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear no.
Good, because I never want this thing you done. I'm not big up Oliver. I come remember the first time him carry go Dubai.
Don't lie, Dubai.
Do what?
You too lying.
Do what?
Remember Oliver there?
Do lie. No.
I don't.
But Cat, I remember the first time we had traveled.
Yeah.
And, in my passport at the time, it was the occupation was an accountant. So
Yes.
I told the immigration officer, I said, you know, I'm here to perform. I'm a comedian. And I said, what? Like comedian, like Oliver? When the Americans say like Oliver, they say yes.
Like Oliver? Your boss.
Oliver, big. When
Yeah.
the American immigration officer was asking me if I was a comedian like Oliver. Some of those called Cat, come, make him see her. And then he said,
Oh, by the time when they are
like
England
Oliver.
there. You remember when they are England there? And them a car will go around at the underground radio station. And
Yes.
Oliver said, listen, me no criminal enough, so me not going none of them.
Yes.
So I say, whoever put this thing together for big up Oliver, tell them so I'm glad. So them invite them come and say, boy, Oliver, thank you for everything. You show me so I can live off a comedy and black and bellow and you know more I can than the game out and a year and night tonight. So I say, bless up yourself and thanks for everything where you show me. You may not know, but you show me. You know, you let me know. Even though I'm ugly. No, remember when me used to, not really ugly now still. Used to ugly.
Right. Wait, the pocket make you better.
That's why I mean I like Zoom, you know, man. This Zoom thing I give me a warm time, you know, because I say Zoom I make for everybody, you know. It don't make for ugly people. I just zoom in the face pan Zoom and all that, you know. And you can't just leave Zoom when you come from Zoom, you know. You can't go and you know. But trust me. But
you see my face everything I take. And I see my face everything coming on my nose I cover the screen and
No, we can't see you good. But me can't see now the resemblance what the people in there that tell me about.
yeah, I don't know why them checks me Oliver family.
No, but they tell me, say me and your family. When they see the video, they claim, say, wait, if I fancy cat mother that, come here.
And the glasses.
This is amazing. Me harass me, you know.
We're in good company.
We're in good company.
Most definitely.
Trust me.
So bless up Oliver.
Yes, to the next round.
Oliver, remember, me I buy your first CD. Come here, say you have CD out now, so me I buy any. Look here, any. See, come remember, say you do the big tune. I say a lot of people.
Hey,
Yes,
Oliver.
If I saw them believe they can go
Yes, Oliver, put them out, come on, something burn. Come on, let the money and COVID have me.
Look here, and now what you say becomes true. I'm making a lot of money. I'm speaking it. Right, Johnny? Right, Johnny?
And say, increase your territory. Increase your territory.
Increase the profits.
And we have to pick up the Jamaican diaspora all over. I know London is tuning in. It's late for them. Canada still asleep. Africa will catch it now the morning. They're all over every single island. Oliver.
Oliver, stand with yourself, my brother, every time.
Big up yourself.
I know, boy, I tell you, God.
But they are saying me, man.
Oh, big up, realize how everybody background pretty. So I just find a corner where my little poster that. Johnny makes me stand up where the whole I'm trophy them there. But they not like the caller still. But Oliver again, boy, I said big up.
That's what I tell you, say, I don't like Zoom, man, because Zoom, if you change your curtain and all these things, you're fast people, man.
I watch the background.
Where they house and all these things. I don't like Zoom. But the good thing about Zoom is that
if you know if you work Zoom, you know, all can look very new.
Hey, because the one thing I can say, what I've seen so far tonight, Black Don't Crack and Jamaican jeans are unbelievable. Because none of our age. Not one of our age.
Dancing, you're dying.
Yes. Hey, hallelujah. No die needed here. Fantastic. You and I all by ourselves.
Dark and lovely.
Get clean shave for once in my life.
But listen,
Better
I would.
fight. I'm in the light white. Cause when I take all the corner off, my favorite air supply, that burns is blowing my mind.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Yes. I tell you, once to get the past show. Me dashing away now. You know why? Because we're running long and I'm going to get everybody in. I don't know where them people next commercial there. Joanne Andrea Hutchinson, are you here? Please unmute. Owen Black, Fancy, IT, give thanks. Because I'm not lying. We already running a half hour overtime. So, hey, but me tell them, say no, at Jamaica will lavish good. So all the fun will come. Who next to unmute? Because I got to keep y'all going. Owen Blacker Ellis, where you there? Joan Andrea Hutchinson, unmute.
Yeah, man.
Come through. Terry Simon, Dennis Titus, Michael Stringbean Nicholson, on a poppy and met the text on. Ruth Hosing, they taking too long. Unmute and come through, baby. Because I'm not cut way off tonight. We are going to get everybody in. The part is strong.
Oliver.
Mr. Oliver, may I have a quick question since they might take a while for pop in. Christine Reynolds, daughter of Capo Reynolds, they want to know if you did ever really meet her daddy.
I did, yes, with True Olive Lewin.
Oh, okay. At the same time, I know some people out there are asking, what is your skin regimen?
My skin regimen?
Mm-hmm.
Holy powder.
Hartford, Connecticut sends their wishes. Hartford, Connecticut said them need you for comeback.
Hello world, my name is Basil Chambers from ZJB Radio in Montserrat. Right about now, I am bigging up the man called Oliver Samuel. Oliver, happy 72nd birthday, brother. All the very best from us here on Montserrat. And also, happy 50th anniversary in entertainment. May God continue to bless you. You're indeed a Caribbean comedy champion and superstar. We love you, Oliver. Happy
Just
birthday.
now, I do not block for Oliver here. Oliver Samuel from Jamaica. How you mean you don't know him? Yeah. Mazola Carnile. Yes. Oliver. From in the plane who call the woman the gorilla. Yes, the female gorilla. Yes. Hold on. Mr. Oliver Samuel, a very, very happy birthday, 72nd birthday, and also a 50th anniversary in comedy. Thank you so much for your influence throughout the Caribbean and the world. And we appreciate all you have done. You have been an inspiration to me to continue my comedic career, and I hope to meet you one day. So have a great birthday and enjoy it to the max and keep making us laugh.
Happy birthday to Oliver. Happy birthday to you.
Yo, Oliver Samuel, happy birthday, bro. From St. Vincent, from Kevin Little. We love you. The whole Caribbean love you. Big up.
Mr. Samuel, or should I say Sir Samuel, Oliver, you're large. My friend, I wish you a happy and blessed 72nd Earthstrong Day, King. Enjoy your day to the max, as I wish you many, many, many more. I also would like to congratulate you on your 50th anniversary as a pioneer and soldier in this entertainment world. You have made all of us laugh out loud, cry tears of joy and happiness. We salute you, King. Oliver, you're large.
Now put your hands up.
Frank is quite normal. Normal? Who else you know what on a hint step and can look in a 3 different directions at the same time? No, that's a disrespect.
When I look at Frank, I don't see his imperfections. I see my source of happiness.
And when I look at Frank, I see my source of ugly grandchildren.
In what month do Jamaicans celebrate Christmas? Say. Keep it straight like this.
The business is to teach your children them. So just go on about your business, man. You're your damn racketeering business. Hey boy, you don't know nothing, you know. So just cool it, you know. I don't want to do you something. Where you say to me? Where you go on with?
Winner and put together.
Wait, I want to eat down there. Nobody no share none of my plate for me. Beg on some. Welcome back to Honoring Oliver Samuels. I want that plate. The plate look good, man. Right. Listen, it's his.
Oliver cooking. Oliver cook.
Oh, him have skills more than stage. Nice. Well, we're back for a little bit more fun. Joanne, yes, I see you. Joanne, unmute. Minister Blacker yet. Dennis Titus, unmute. Strings B. Nicholson, unmute. Ruth Hosing, I'm coming for you soon. Good evening, Miss Hutchinson. How you doing, darling?
Good, hearty, wonderful Daddy Oliver. Daddy. Oh, I've always described Oliver as my daddy in theater, you know. And I remember, I'm so sorry that Aston Cook is not here because, you know, Aston and Oliver and myself, you know, Oliver was very, very dear to me. And one of the memories that I have, right, Aston Cook and myself wrote a play called Children. And the original cast had Oliver Samuels and Violet Meikle, who just passed the other day. And one of the scenes that I just absolutely remember was when Oliver, the little bad picnic, copy out a Violet book, right? And then him have the teacher say, read him essay, you know, and him, my name is Violet Meikle. I have four Dolly. And it was so funny. I mean, Oliver are the master, absolute master. I want to read a little poem for you. It's just a short poem. It says, love can't done. Ramgoat roses, me cannot send you. And letter can't deliver kiss. And not every day me get to hug you up, but always remember this. Me love you like how craven puppy love cook food, like how careless girl love sleep, like how active boy love street corner, like how shepherd love him sheep, like how Jesus loved the little children them, like how lizard love lay down in a sun, like how Jamaican love bun rice and peas. In other words, me love you can't done. Catching to this age is no easy feat. You get wiser and more wonderful too. As always, walk good, Papa, and as always, good Duppy walk with you. Oliver, thank you so much. You are very special, not just to me. I mean, you taught me so much. But you are not just special to me. You are special to my mother. You are special to my father. I mean, my mother and father, even when they got old and the head started run little, my mother never, ever forgot Oliver. If you see him on TV, there is Oliver Samuels, you know. And every time I see you, an encouraging word. Even the other day, I had a little issue and we buck up Oliver, a street side, we buck up Oliver. I'm ready for ball, you know, ready to lean up the car. I said, I had a little surgery on my finger and I was a little concerned about it. Ready to start pop big ball, and I said, Oliver, my finger this. And he just calmed me down like a father to a child and said, Joan, the finger could have cut off and you could have just have one little knob. Be grateful you still have your finger, even though you get cut on it and had to have surgery. And that is what Oliver has always been for me. That voice of reason, that voice of calm, that voice of wisdom. Oliver, I love you endlessly. On behalf of my mother and my father who are now deceased, I love you endlessly. Thank you so much for touching my life. Thank you for touching the lives of so many different people. You have meant so much to so many people. So big up and enough thanks. And listen, you see the plate of food them I share when the party done. Please share my plate of food. I know that Oliver can cook. And send it down with Dion or Michael. Thank you very much.
Good direction. At least you can get some before me. We're going to slip in another one real quick. Dennis Titus, where you there, darling?
Right here. I'm right here.
Come.
So Samuels.
Yeah.
I remember the days, boy blue, when we run for 1 year sold out houses. I remember the days front room. I remember the days when we go Portland, go to the show, and the Marga dog upstage the whole away. I remember the day when you said to me, say, yo, Virgin, you have a driver's license or a passport? I said, no. And you said, Dennis, get a passport. It's the gateway to the world. Well, we know how that story ends. Samuels, you have taught me a lot. You have shown me a lot. The Brooks sneakers, you know where me attack. The Brooks sneakers. No.
Sneakers.
But I will say this, Samuels. I worked with you 30 odd years ago, and I continue to learn. I think you are the only person who can direct me during a performance while we're both performing live on stage. That is something that would always stay with me. I think you're the only person who can give me a look, and I know say I must move downstage right a little more. I think you're the only person who can say to me, say, Dennis, yeah, cruise and cut out your ray. And hold on, and believe you see where rehearse and me say to you, say, no, Oliver, you need for cruise. You say, no, Dennis, I don't cruise, because if you cruise in a rehearsal, you go cruise in a performance. The general. Respect, man. Respect.
Give thanks, Mr. Titus, again. Boy, I say them like Jamaica gene pool no ramp, you know. Wanna show us on our age? Gosh! Woo! Strength Bean! Where you there? Come in, darling. Come in.
Here I am.
See him there, right there, son.
Right here, sir.
Gosh.
No, I think the year was the late 1970s when I first saw this gentleman on television. At the time, a pure brown people used to advertise things on TV. We never see my color. And all of a sudden I saw this man advertising Anchor butter. And the day I heard him speak, I said, wait, but this not butter. I said, yeah, I want to do that too, because if he can do it, I can do it too. Because we think that over brown people could have do it. But then it so happens that later on in come judge me in a festival. I said, sir, I want to be just like you. And he said, no, it's not your time. You're not ready yet. It's not your time. He said, okay. I mean, later on, I said, sir, I've now graduated from school and I want to become an actor. And he said, not yet, not yet. Go and train, go and train. The Edna Manley College, go and train. And I did. I did everything he told me to do. I trained, and the next thing you know is my first pantomime, who was I performing with? Oliver Samuels. Oh my God, right? This man, my teacher, my mentor, my friend, he was there for me. He is who I am today as a result of all the work he has done. And I really want to thank you for that, sir. And that's why I'm the happy talk today. With the happy come in your yard.
You are more. I food you come. I food.
What's the food?
But let me tell you. And then Oliver Lodge, we did a two-hander where I played a mongrel dog and he played the and all this man should just take your time, breathe. If you make a mistake, they will cut and we'll do it again. But if you make another mistake, you should and I learned. Concentrate, focus, and play the role. And now the rest that they say is history. Oliver Samuels, God bless you. Thank you.
Lots of love, my brother, my British patriot. But Madam MC, yes, I have a very special person here that I really hate, and I want him to say something. His name is Courtney Wilson.
You have him there with you?
He's right here.
Bring him in. Aye. And where you get all in the handsome man you're from? Jesus. Aye. God.
Him married and him wife. I want him to want you.
Okay. It's all right. Me old anyway, but me can't look.
As for me, Oliver, my first experience is like 2-in-1 show on stage. It's like the audience enjoying the play and we enjoying ourselves on stage. That's the experience Oliver gave to me on set. It's like a different show. You understand? And have some good thing about him on stage that he just can't stay in character. And growing up, Oliver Samuels has always been my idol. Oliver Samuels and Glenn Pegos, I grew up watching them. And I always want to be like them, actually. And to see me being on stage for the first time in class as with Oliver Samuels was truly a privilege. And that's my greatest experience in this stage. That's with Oliver Samuels and Glenn Campbell for the first time. And I'm a young son of business, but I'm getting there. I hope one day I'll be just like.
Yes. But me wonder that they want to catch you over there so quick and I eat food. You run go over there. Courtney will not forget your name. Give me your name again. Courtney what?
Courtney Wilson.
Courtney Wilson. Want to remember the name. I've got to give.
He's my son anyway.
Yes, sir.
Call me. If you need him, call me.
Yes, sir. I'm not fitting you seem fair. You spawn many. But me going to give you look a woman love right now. Let now. I know you're out there, darling. Unmute yourself. And we're going to double team you. Ruth, come on in. We're going to give you 2 women at the same time because you deserve it.
Courtney will help me. Courtney, I'm glad you help me.
Ruth and Letna, please unmute yourself so the tech can see you and bring you in. Woo! So Courtney,
Ruth, go first.
Okay, go on, Ruth.
But Letna, me gone already, you know. Anyway.
No, but you never get to finish and we cut you off. So we proper.
It's true. And yes. I just want to say that I really feel the love that Oliver has for me. And I want him to know that it is fully reciprocated. You hear me, Oliver?
Yes.
You know that earlier this year, you know, Oliver and I were talking about peers who things have happened to them. You know, one had a stroke, one has Alzheimer's. And Oliver, you said something to me that really touched me deep down. You said, Ruth, nobody make nothing happen to you, you know, because I don't know how me to manage. But have to carry you up on my yard and look after you and bring you back to good health. Oliver, you'd never understand. Tears. Tears come to my eyes. Oliver is such a caring person over all these years.
Ruth, scoot back a little bit so I can see your whole face.
No, me will cry. Me don't want him to see me cry.
Right. It's all right.
And yes, Ali, we'll go through plenty, right? I mean, three outstanding things happened to me on stage overseas with Oliver. You remember one of them, I lost my voice. And Marcia, you remember, you have to scream for me off stage. And the other one, I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened, but something happened. And then the last one, Oliver lift me up, twirl me around, and me drop on my bottom. Everybody see everything. Next thing me know, my wrist broke. And you know, it was the first of 2 shows on Mother's Day in Canada. And I finished the show. I did the other show. No, it happened this Saturday. Not true, Dennis. It's the Saturday it happened. Finish the Saturday show. Go home, ice it. Hurt. Go back on the 2 shows. And when I came home to Jamaica on the Monday and went to the doctor, it was broken. And they had to perform surgery on it to set it back.
We're not troopers for the art.
So, yeah, me and Ali got through enough. And that's why we love one another so much. Oliver, I wish you all the best. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and all the blessings be yours. I mean, family, friends, blessings to last a lifetime. Happy birthday, Ollie.
I love you, Ruth, and I will
love you.
always love you.
Oh.
You mean, and you know,
Me
you
know.
are very
Me,
special to me.
me feel it down to me toe.
No. Hey, don't do that there. No, I'm not hypocrite.
Tell them you're all is
Very
true.
special person to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Oliver.
Yes, ma'am.
Uno down there eat. You remember icy dumpling them, Oliver? How it big and nice and thick.
Let now that your dumpling from Clarendon, I still never make them the ugly dumpling.
Listen now, when we are Oliver travel, you know, we always go some place where we get to cook. And Oliver love him white rice with him corned beef, and the corned beef must just come out of the tin same way and drop on top of the hot rice. While Volier want for him corned beef to run like a river. Yes, man, you can't cook up Oliver corned beef. Oliver, you remember what happened to the girl at Fridays?
Let now you will never know.
You will never know what happened to the girl at Fridays down at Barbados. Barbados. Listen up.
When you know about the people in place,
Oliver, make it stay right there down at Barbados. We're in England and we sit down. And Oliver Volier get this girl Lovina for do. For alternate with me, and I was so upset. And I sit down and Oliver look at me and say, Letna, you have a weeping face. And from Oliver tell me that, you know, it wrote me up. And from Oliver tell me I have a rooting face, I plant a permanent smile on my face.
And you are gorgeous.
Very permanent smile. Oliver is such a friend to me. Oliver came to my wedding just to make a toast. Pay a fare from Jamaica, come to Canada to my wedding. How can I do without Oliver? Oliver has made me into what I am. I remember when me and Oliver we do some tour and me get the money from Oliver and me go buy a red bug. And me drive down a 79 Border Avenue and me say, Oliver, not a man when driving at this bug before you, master. Sit there, take the key and go drive it. A few money buy it and you're first man I go driving at my bug. And Oliver was the one who made me mobile, put me on the road to drive. Oliver, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to death and back. And may God continue to bless you. 50 years in theater and 72 years. Oliver, you remember Upper York University? And me say one, blow me, blow the fire. Oliver said, no make a blow you out of the theater.
And you remember?
Annie, Anne-Marie, and Oliver, and Volier.
Volier is right here.
And Volier. And me say, one, blow. Listen up, Sitira. Oliver, you have made my life. You have given me all I have, all I own, all I have, Oliver. I owe it to you. Oliver, I remember how you nurture Yannick. You beat Yannick here, man. And now there's nobody to Yannick like Uncle Oliver. Nobody to Yannick like Uncle Oliver. And Oliver, when you come to Canada, you have to go in a Yannick apartment. 14 feet story in the air. You have to go inside there. Yes, man. So, Oliver, I love you. And on behalf of Arnold and Yannick, accept our love and gratitude for all you've done to us. God bless you. Walk good.
Thank you so
Drink,
much.
take your glass and drink a wine.
Oh, man, drink a rum, baby.
Here. Anytime Oliver go anywhere and see the people them rum and Appleton, the buckle of it done.
All right, guano. Leave.
Sammy, I love you. Bye, Ollie.
And then we have lesson here. Continued Hey, you're not done yet, you know. Just know it's not done.
This is Dubmaster Chris from Irie Jam Radio, New York City. And I'm just taking time out to say happy birthday to a super talented individual. He is one of a kind. He is a living legend. So let me say happy 72nd birthday going out to my good friend, Mr. Oliver Samuels. Bless up, and we wish you many, 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 many more birthdays, sir. And also happy 50th anniversary in the business, sir. You are a true Caribbean comedy treasure, and we wish you many, 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 many more birthdays. Bless up.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Congresswoman Yvette D. Clarke of the 9th District of New York, Central and South Brooklyn. And on behalf of the people of the 9th District and the Clarke family, I want to add my voice to all of the well-wishers and legions of fans who are celebrating the 72nd birthday of Oliver Samuels, the Jamaican King of Comedy. The good Lord has blessed you, Oliver, with another year of earthly existence and has bestowed upon you talent beyond measure. Likewise, we too have been blessed by the way that he used you to bring us such love, joy, and happiness. Many continued and abundant blessings, Mr. Samuels. And as my mother, the Honorable Dr. Una Clarke, would say, many happy returns. Bless up, one love, walk good.
I'm New York State Assemblyman Nick Perry. I am delighted for this opportunity to participate in this tribute honoring Oliver for his extraordinary contributions to Jamaican theater and the performing arts. Not only for his superior talent and skills as a comedian, but for being an architect of the Jamaican theater and performing arts industry in the area of comedy. Since taking his place on the stage 50 years ago, Oliver's performance and skills in his field can be compared to that of Garfield Sobers, Frank Worrell, and Vivian Richards in cricket, Alexander Bustamante and Norman Manley in politics, Arthur Wint, Donald Quarry, and Usain Bolt as Olympians. Certainly, he is worthy of high honors, and we hope that he's justly recognized as he continues to help make Jamaicans and others around the world break into a hearty laugh as we try to forget about the challenges of this pandemic during our lifetime. Happy birthday, Oliver. Be safe.
Oliver Samuels, this evening just keeps on getting better. Thank you again for your contribution to the Caribbean community. On behalf of the City of New York and Mayor Bill de Blasio, we want to honor you with a certificate of recognition for your contribution to our thriving American community through your work as an actor and comedian. I am pleased to join in applauding your accomplishments and wishing you continued success, Mr. Samuels. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Oliver. Hi, everyone. I'm Shauna Chin. I am the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council representative for the USA West and Midwest and the Vice Chair for the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council. And so on behalf of everyone here in the diaspora, Oliver, I want to give you a huge happy birthday. And I cannot imagine, I'm so honored to be here celebrating such a momentous occasion with you and your esteemed friends. And I see a lot of my Royal Palm Blackburns colleagues in the back, so big up on yourself. Oliver, I cannot begin to tell you what a treasure you are. For my personal family, we quote you in my household constantly. I know one of my favorite things is when you were at the airport, the famous airport scene, and you went up to Faye Ellington and she gave you this whole big sweet speech, and you went back to the attendant and she said, didn't you tell the supervisor that you were going to behave yourself? And you turned to her and you say, I never understand a word what the supervisor lady say. That is something that we laugh at in my family all the time. I want to give you a huge happy birthday and thank you so very much for being who you are. As a young actor, you have always treated me like a colleague and not in my youth. So I want to thank you for being your authentic self. Happy birthday and happy anniversary to you.
But you know, sickness no shame, don't I? The nurse them what tend to me. Them just come, pull down pajama and check. Why? Locks, I tell you, that the first time I did feel cute. But now, come on assault.
Okay. What do you do in your spare time? Don't you have a job or something?
Hey, I don't know about you, you know. But you see, ideas them only have in 24 hours. And thin bad. So I know I'm no spare time, you know, see.
See what?
I have now reached up to there, and I am going to give her a small little kiss as part of the presentation ceremony. Ready?
Just be case on the way I do I start with chatting now, man.
What was that? Oh, the radio. It have a way to fluctuate sometime. You know, I better put it away, you hear? Look here, man, if you can't use high technology camera, why you buy it?
Oh, can never done. Listen, folks, for those of you out there who would like to join the webinar, the Zoom links have been posted, so you can definitely send your own wishes to Oliver as we continue in the program. My name is Brenda Jennifer Peart, known as Ms. BJ Peart, and guess me what? Feel me glad back more than bust tonight. Big up Comiche Villa and around Jamaica in 7 days. The fun can't done yet. The party still continues. Wally British, unmute yourself. Marsha Joy Brown, get ready. Kathy Grant and Kevin Patrick Sinclair. The party continues, honoring Oliver Samuel's 72nd birthday and 50 years of make with blood boss, because all we have the one joy of good medicine, laughter, and him a the doctor. Come true. Wally British, where you there? Boom. Oh, Oliver, me see you special. Whoa. Wait, I think I just got hot. I got really hot. I got really hot. Blow. Hey, the party can't done yet. I don't know what the British saying. There's some place next time, but
where's Audrey Reed and Marcia Brown from Canada?
Marcia Brown, it's the Catherine.
I am right here.
Okay, that's one. When Marcia Brown there, come through.
I am right here.
I'm waiting for him to pop you in. Oliver wants to see you. There she is. Aye.
Una can't see me.
Yes.
Mr. Samuels. I don't know where to begin, but let me begin. So don't make me wait so long that all a little makeup and melt off of my face.
You're beautiful. Nobody worry about it.
Anyway, Oliver, you know the history that we have. About people, I say 50 years. I think it's about 40 years now. I met you in my second pantomime. That was Trash. And I remember there was an incident on stage and I had to fill in to play a role. And I did the role. And the next year in a pantomime, they did want to cut me. And Oliver said, me nah do the show if you not cut Marcia Brown. Me not doing the show. And Oliver send them a Spanish town come pick me up. And he say, Marcia, me tell them, say, me, Oliver Samuels, not doing the pantomime if you are not in it. And I tell you, Oliver, you look out for me over the years. I mean, I can't tell you when the front room, we did front room, but when we did the Oliver Samuels, the miniseries, the little 5 minute ones, I don't know if you remember those ones. And I was so nervous. And every time the camera come for me used to just back up. And me say one day, Oliver looked for me and said, why you back up for? Turn up, you know?
And he groomed me over the years, and coming to Canada, and every year come Canada, we used to perform together in all the Mother's Day plays until me start do my own thing, and him bless me and everything like that. When me write a play, me give to Oliver, me say read it for me, and him read it and say, Master, me love it, me love it, me love it. You have been such an inspiration to me, Oliver Samuels, and I can say that without you, I would not be here. So many people come into your lives, and into your life, I should say, but some stay forever. And you are there forever. You are my friend, my friend, my friend. I bring up the mango and the sugar cane them for me from Jamaica when you come up, Lord Jesus. But me know a whole heap of people if you talk. But I just need to let you know that Anne-Marie Fuller, me can't come off unless me say to you that Anne-Marie was having phone problems. She called me and she said she is ready and waiting. So please, guys, she said this cannot go on without me. So Oliver, Anne-Marie is waiting. Please invite her back into the room so that she can give her tribute to Oliver. Oliver, me can talk to you later. No for chat about.
Okay, my
love ya.
Okay, my glue, love ya.
My time, I can't talk now.
Go on, Chatty, go on, Chatty. Anne-Marie, stay in the cut. We need you in the wing.
All right, so Oliver might not know me. Oliver, you know me, look for me good. You know me?
Yes, stand there.
Oliver, I have never worked with Oliver before. The first time I met Oliver, I remember when I was a little girl watching on TV, I say, so me need for, I wish I said, God, me can't just meet that man there. And it so happened that I met Oliver, and I met Oliver at a comedy show. I think it was Christmas comedy cook-up some years ago. And when me see, me said the man foot white like a fine salt. Me go to him and me said, then Oliver, then I want make your foot white salt, Papa. And he said, Lord, me sister, you can't lotion it for me. And me say, I was so honored. Me go get the little lotion and me go down for me and me lotion team foot. And me I look up in her face and I say, Oliver, say one of my wishes to be on stage with you. And him say, yes, man, no worry yourself, but me still there and he no call me yet. So me glad when you no call me, if you come here and say, Oliver, me can't tell you no, me I wait for you. Oh, me I wait for you, me don't talk now, all right.
Anne-Marie, unmute yourself.
You are there.
There you go.
Amen, sister. Give generously.
How are you?
British. Stay there, British. Where Anne-Marie there?
Anne-Marie there right there, sir.
All right, Annie. Anne-Marie, unmute that.
Yeah, darling, I'm right here.
All right, we're in now. And Satan is there too.
Hold on there. Go on, Wally.
Go on, Anne-Marie. Are you seeing me?
Yes, we're seeing and hearing you.
Okay, honey.
Wally in a car door. Talk, Wally, go on.
Why are we not social distancing, honey?
Darling, that's a Christian business. God is our maker. We are Mr. Trump.
Hello. Wally, do not kiss up. Be careful of Sylvia, we had to do a poll with this before.
Anne-Marie, you waste time. Maybe go to British. No one.
Go on, British. Go on, British.
British, come in.
We can't hear you.
British, you might not mute.
We need your sound, British. We're not hearing you. Can't hear you.
All right, Anne-Marie, are you there?
Yes, my darling, I'm here, my darling.
So don't question health things. Talk. Let the church say amen.
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 I just want to wish you all the best on your 50th anniversary. I'm so humbled to be able to share the stage with you, my darling. I remember the Apollo Theater that day. I remember the limousine. I felt like a real star that day, honey.
2,000 persons performing to 2,000 persons at Apollo Theater. How can I forget you, Oliver Manuel? I thank you for sharing my life at that time. My greatest wish for you tonight is for you to be baptized and give your life to the Lord Jesus Christ. But one of the things that stood out in my mind, it was at 3 Warrington Road and 9 nights, and you were going around the table.
Come on!
Bim bam bam ba bim bam bam bam. And
don't try. And
none. By the time I know it, Oliver reaching at the tree. I don't know how that happened. From the table to the tree. And I remember. And I was so nervous. I said, my God, Oliver not coming out of this. I don't know what kind of spirit him into. And him was in the tree, in the tree, in the tree. And him couldn't come out, dancing in the tree. I've never seen anything like that. I guess that is the best one you ever did. That is the best thing you ever did.
With Oliver. Kenneth Fennell, Annie, Kenneth Fennell.
You remember, child? Oliver in the tree and wouldn't come out. Him in a one spirit. Me dear, when the 2 o'clock, me say, no man, but Oliver have to come out and that spirit, yeah. Because I have the 4:30 show. And me darling, that stand out in my mind. I don't forget that. I don't forget that at all. So, Mr. Sammy, I wish you all the best. God bless you, and make sure you're baptized early. Soon and very soon, guys. The king is coming. You know, we have to preach a little, don't you?
Yes, I love you so much, and you know that I love you. And you would have to make a special pool for me, because no pool can hold this body down.
Okay, but you can go baptize you in my barrel.
No wrong. All right, my love, I love you so much. Time is going. We will talk. You know, I'm searching. While the British is gone.
Hold on, no, I'm not gone. No, I'm not gone. No, I am not gone. Me there, Oliver, we talk before me don't get to talk to you yet. That couldn't happen tonight. Yeah, that never did happen. That was not going to happen, Oliver. Mr. Oliver Samuels, I cannot tell you how I feel to be a part of this tonight, to be a part of your celebration, even though we're doing it virtually. But I just want to say, big up yourself. Congratulations. You don't know why you are the goat in the business. You know you don't have nowhere going. I don't know if you plan to go anywhere, but you cannot and will not go anywhere until I myself has a collaboration with you of some sort. So you'll be here for another couple of years. Well.
And you know, while the British, let me tell you something, you see, little girl, and my wish that, and I might pledge that, and it have to work, because when God say you fi move, and me and you are gonna walk because you got talent.
Yes, Oliver, mistake is almost we have to do it. Mr. Man, I can't even believe right now. Say I am talking to you. Me just have to thank God for the way when break for me that persons like you who I grew up watching. You know what I mean? Me just come off a flight a while ago, right on time, to be able to catch up on this. And you don't know, on my flight and thinking about this, I was just remembering your episode when you was about to catch a flight, traveling somewhere. That was one of the funniest up to date for me. And my wishes are to have some type of collaboration with you. Hopefully somebody out there make it happen. The persons who behind Mr. Samuels, make it happen, because I will deliver. I am going to deliver, because
there is no one behind me but a dopey.
Huh?
I'm near you.
Make it happen. We're waiting for it.
Yes. Love to everybody who is walking in this. I'm big up to all who put this together. Oliver, you're 70 year old young because you're not cold. You're old, but you're not wearing cold. You're young, my friend. Who are acting as something there, you play my husband, my sugar daddy.
Talking, Wally. Talking.
I make a rush out 2021 with it because we are 2 years behind. We are pack up this a whole year and throw it back out.
All right, baby. Love.
All right, Wally Britain.
All right, guys. Stop on yourself.
Yes, big up yourself. Come through, Mr. Sinclair. Me not cut your shot, but go on and do your thing. Yes, sir. Unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hello, Oliver. How are you? Happy birthday, Mr. Samuel. Well, I am so glad to be a part of this whole occasion. You understand? Because let me tell you something. Oliver and I go way back. As a little boy going to Christiana Secondary School and getting a few gold medals from Miss Lou and Leonie Forbes and so on and whatever, they used to say to me, oh yeah, this is one Oliver, the Oliver. You understand? And I didn't even know that one day I would even get to meet Oliver until I got a scholarship to the School of Drama. And then Oliver would appear there every now and then and so on. And let me tell you something. After graduating and going to the pantomime and doing several pantomimes with Oliver, boy, the fun can't done. Oliver has a way on stage that will make us have a performance in the performance. You understand? And that is just our own kind of fun on stage as actors. I have been out of the theater circle for a little while, and let me tell you, when Oliver comes to Canada, he has always found a way to reach out to me. A few times we have gone out and had a few drinks and so on, and we just know that we are forever connected. You understand? So, Mr. Samuels, keep encouraging the young ones and find a way, tell the duppy behind you to try reach out to me and bring me back in the circles when you come to Canada. All right?
Boom. See it there. I know you all. Give thanks, Kevin.
Peace
No
out.
disrespect. Peace out. I
Peace
know
out.
you saw a little sneak peek. Mr.
Michael
Oliver Samuels.
I see you now.
Mr. Oliver Samuels, ODCD, we have a special guest for you.
Give it to me.
The one, the only, Maxi Prince! Bring him back here, Ron. I know say me see him look a while ago. And I know say you sight him too, because you say who that night corner. You see now them are cheating with him, then now give him back to it. And what they do with him? Maxi! Imagine me in my lifetime, I come here, I come sit up here and I call Maxi name. Maxi, where you gone? Him just there and then chip out again. I guess he's coming back in. He will be back in. I want to have me give good surprise. Maxi drop off right at this particular moment. We'll have a message from the Prime Minister of Jamaica, read by.
My name is Oliver Mayer, Consul General of Jamaica, based in Miami, with responsibility for the Southern United States. And I'd like to say happy birthday to our King of Comedy, Mr. Oliver Samuels. Happy birthday. Oliver Yelajo, your name gone abroad, you're wicked and you wilo, and you're well versatile. You make the people them smile. I would like to acknowledge the lady who made all of this possible for all our thespians, Miss Lou. Big up Miss Lou. I'm drawing for extra help before I read the citation. I also want to recognize our first national hero, Marcus Messiah Garvey, and our first heroine, first and only heroine, Nanny of the Maroons. So I have a very special citation, Sir Oliver, my namesake, a gentleman that I see at least once a month when he comes up here as MC. And we work very well together, and Oliver has been very encouraging over the years. So I have a special citation from our Prime Minister, Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, presented to Mr. Oliver Adolphus Samuels, OD, the undisputed king of comedy in modern Jamaica and in the Caribbean. Oliver Adolphus Samuels is a national treasure. Born November 4th, 1948, in the Eastern Parish of St. Mary in Jamaica, Oliver, as he's affectionately called, has enjoyed over 50 years of giving people a belly full of laughter, living his passion in entertainment, setting a trail of excellence in the Jamaican theater industry and on the silver screen. His most memorable work on the Jamaican television series Oliver at Large endeared him to Jamaicans at home and in the diaspora. His forerunners, the Honorable Louise Bennett Coverley Miss Lou and Randolph Ronnie Williams Masseran, laid a strong foundation on which Oliver has built a legacy. He has used his comedic genius to market products, translate English to Jamaican patois, appeared in more than 15 pantomimes and more than 50 stage productions, and thrilled audiences while promoting Jamaican cultural identity. Indeed, Oliver has made a sterling contribution to building Jamaica's cultural brand through the arts at home and overseas. For his body of work that has spanned half a century, which has touched the lives of millions of people, the government of Jamaica was pleased to bestow the national honor, the Order of Distinction, on Mr. Oliver Samuels in 2020. On this day, November 4th, 2020, this 72nd year of his birth and the 50th year of service to the theater movement, I am pleased to present this citation to Mr. Oliver Adolphus Samuels for excellence in service to the people of Jamaica and the rest of the world in the field of theater arts. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. And can I resist? Also want to say a few words from another gentleman. Fundamentally, we need to believe in our country. Fundamentally, we need to believe in our people.
Yes, sir.
Fundamentally, we need to believe in a good belly laugh. And that's why we believe in Mr. Oliver Samuels. I thank you. For over 50 years, Mr. Oliver Samuels has increased the level of laughter by 72.32462%. This man is about action at a bag of mouth. So I say to you, all of you who don't agree that this man is the king of comedy, I invite you to light a candle, sing a sankey, and find your way back home. Thank you, Sir Oliver. I had to throw in a little humor. One love from all of us. We love you. We appreciate you. And keep on doing what you're doing. One love, Oliver.
It is my distinct honor and pleasure, because we have to make sure so we make use of the signal to introduce the one, the only, the man who share one of the posts and make it go viral, Maxi Prince!
Boy, Oliver. Only have me cracking up here. Is a drink to you, King. A drink to you. I'm drinking to you, King. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Honestly. Man, Oliver, you're large. You see the video earlier on, right? You did. Well, I personally wanted to come and say big up to Oliver. You are a pioneer. You are a legend. You are an inspiration to all of us. in this entertainment world. You are an icon. You truly deserve every accolade that there is to achieve in this entertainment world. We are truly, truly proud of you, King. Many people may not understand what it takes to travel this road, the sacrifices, the hard work, and the dedication. Man, you have paved a way for generations to come. My friend, live on, King, live on. I am so proud of you. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Respect. Bless. To you, King. Honor.
Raise on a glass on hand. Yes, sir. Ooh, all right, all right. Me want a piece of the cake. Come here, son. I go cut it soon. Wait there. What it look like? Me fast. At this particular time, we're going to be a little crazy because we're going fast. Because there's cake to be had. Wanna not share it with me? Before.
Sure.
Yes.
I have 2 cakes, but one can't cut.
Okay.
Because it's a virgin. All right, here we go now. But they can't even see the cake.
Then we'll find out where.
It's
Oh,
the
my.
cake.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Get the knife. You ready to cut it?
Oh, that's a nice cake.
When you're ready first to cut
Let me say your cake pretty. Me love eat cake too, you know.
Hey, that's a
Send
cake
some for me
well
now.
pretty.
So,
Go on and do your thing, Oliver.
huh?
Go on and do your thing. It's your time now. Cake cutting time.
So we can cut now.
Yes, sir.
Where's the knife?
I will block the camera. Me want to see. Me want a piece.
Where's the knife?
Enough camera there about. Courtney, one piece for me.
All right. No, that's not it. This is the one that was on here. No.
Oh, wait. Where the virgin cake there? We can't see it too. Me just fast.
Yes, oh, we should show you the virgin cake.
Yes, I'd like to see the virgin cake. Come my life, me a bit banter back and forth with Oliver Samuels.
No help with Mikey asking if you can manage.
Listen, those of you who are in the Zoom, get ready to give him your wishes.
All right, here we go. Right.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, yes. You set off good, man.
So
Nice.
send it you.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, you think so we are Jamaica, we not. And this one is made out of cupcakes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
With
So,
scrumptious.
I'm not destroying that yet.
No.
So we're gonna do this now.
All right.
Is that are we? Do we have? Should I go with the cake now and what? You tell.
Yes, sir. Do your thing. Remember, folks, we're live, so we got to keep up. There's a little signal delay, and we're working on some global stuff here.
Let all of us that are here must go.
We're a little frozen, waiting for that signal to come through. No, the signal is good. Yes. Yes, Kopati. Oh, my goodness.
So here we are. We're going to cut the cake now. And all my children are with me. Theater, oh, that is world, when you want to say, yes, yes. So we're going to cut the cake. It's a lot. Come on, Munchi. It's Brian. Ready? Brian, come.
Touch a shoulder, touch a hand, the energy will draw through.
And here, God is good, and here we are. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Oliver! If you're in the webinar, raise your hand so you can tell Oliver happy birthday. Beg you to cut my slice good, please.
Yes, baby. Brenda.
Yes, sir.
What you want?
Little corner piece there.
All right, see it here.
She's It no matter, it's all right. Make it Oliver Samuels. Make it give him what him a give me.
It come like bread in, and you can't get my bread in.
Oliver Samuels can give me anything he want to. Cause I go and big up Michael Campbell and thank him for the opportunity of even pass it there.
And this is yours.
Thank you, sir.
Another piece from Michael.
Yes, Michael Campbell need for him one. You know him can't do without cake.
All right, so therefore, this is yours, Brenda.
Thank you, sir.
You get the virginal slice.
Yes! The cherry bus now. Oh, Father, that's a beautiful cake. I saw someone raise their hand and put it back down. Raise your hand back up. So Brenda, if you want to give...
Brenda.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we have a curfew at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
It's about 9 now.
It's 1:45.
Is there anything that I am missing?
No, we were just trying to make sure some more people said happy birthday. We got all your guests in as best as possible.
Send all of them to me via another means.
Yes, sir.
I want to share the cake with all my friends. And to thank you and the organization of diaspora people.
Yes.
For the wonderful, this is incredible. And this is worldwide.
Pure Jamaica, Day Abroad, Caribbean One TV. We are honored.
So I just please accept on behalf of all these people that are here and the myriads of people that are around the world, that I am so grateful that they shared in this momentous occasion. I will continue to try my best to be the best human being and to be the best actor, comedian that I can ever be for as long as life lasts. Yeah.
We are honored. Big up yourself, Oliver Samuel. Happy! Straight out of St. Mary to the world. Yes!
You are the best hostess or MC. I watch you long time. I'm glad we know you, girl.
I give thanks, Father. Give thanks. What a time. The cake I share. I sis, when I want to take a virgin cupcake. You see the look on Oliver's face when he see cupcake? I want to go on with so. All right, so don't mind the curfew well. We are going to stay and just watch her with the cake a little bit. All right, everybody come off mute. I don't know how the round robin is going to work, but we're going to go on a delay. Happy birthday. Which version you want to sing?
Happy birthday.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday. Come on, folks.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, sing along now, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yes.
All right, Oliver. Birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, dear Oliver. Happy birthday. Another time now. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, dear Oliver. Happy birthday. No, happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday. Friends and family, all are with you. Happy
Ooh, Veronica, you have something to say? Me see you sit up right there, say no talk, take a moment. Say what you say.
I really want to wish my very good friend Oliver a happy birthday. He's one of my closest friends. I'm a little short on words right now, but maybe I'm just so happy for him that, you know, everything is really not flowing. But I want to wish him all the best. He's such a fabulous person. Oliver is so genuine that there isn't anything too good that I have that I wouldn't give him. I'm wondering why, though, he had to be assisted to get up from the table. Get up, you know, to get a little tipsy or what?
Oh, Mr. Joe and Malcolm is here. Come on, Owen.
But I really, really want to wish him all the best. And I know he's going to be around for a very long time. And you guys, you notice he aged like fine wine. Mm-hmm. You know, he's going to be with us forever. Right? So today, I know tonight is going to be awesome. He has his closest friends there with him. And I just want to tell him how much I love him.
Give thanks, Mr. Veronica. Derwin Malcolm, happy belated birthday to you, sir.
Aye, Mo. You see, like how your sister Dasa pregnant? I hope she eating a lot of cheese. Because according to the doctor, them cheese good for the body. How you mean how I know that? Me is an intelligent smaddy. And it's because I eating cheese all these years. Make me so strapping. Make me take peace now. Say what? The cheese done and you never remember for buy more? I'm a Jean. How much time I must tell you, when you go to shop, don't forget the cheese. Happy birthday, Oliver Samuels, CD, OD. And that's happy 72nd birthday. And happy 50th anniversary in the theater arts, the performing arts in general, entertainment. You continue to epitomize that element of being Jamaican, which caused us some years ago to be regarded as the happiest place in the world. And perhaps that would have been enhanced by your spreading the happiness that you always spread from the stage to television to the screen. Happy birthday, Oliver.
Devon, I thank you so very much. And I continue to try to be the Jamaican ambassador that I've always tried to be. And may God bless us and cure COVID so we can move on again.
Amen.
Absolutely. Always a fan, Oliver. Your timing is impeccable. And that's one of the traits we have tried to emulate in terms of performances, especially of a comedic nature. Well done to you. I recited that bit about Imogen and the cheese because that's how closely I follow your work. So to the point where I know most of your lines. And so I thought I would share that one with you. And there are a few more. There's the one with the cake soap. Serve here. I need a half a case of the blue soap to wash clothes, pretty lady. Yeah, that I want a must. Hold on a minute. Why you keep it so far? Come in, lovely lady. See it there. I know that me want, man. Where the bomber there? A blue bomber soap you want? Of course. If I was Superman, I would have a supermarket. No blue soap there, you know, but blue bomber is blue bomber. And if it's blue bomber you want, you just say blue bomber. You don't just want any old blue soap. Just say blue bomber by name. Blue bomber, please. Now you're talking, beautiful lady.
Those commercial long.
Michael, unmute yourself. The one and only one of our cultural ambassadors are here, continuing the works.
I won't take up any more of your time. Happy, I've been enjoying. I didn't even plan to say anything because there are so many people who are in much better positions to reflect on their work with you. But I have.
You're exceptional.
Oh, you're very kind. And I'll just say that finally, as I go, that as a youngster, my sister and I used to be taken to the pantomime at Ward Theatre by Maisie Campbell. Don't know if you remember the name. She was one of the ushers there. And yeah. I think that's what sparked my interest in theater. So I still have some of the books you can see. This is Theater.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have King Root and River Muma and the Golden Table.
Woo.
And this one is Sipple Silver. Sipple Silver, and there's a picture of a young man. I don't know if you can recognize him.
I seen it.
It looks like me.
Yes. So we follow you, we admire you, my sister and I. Anytime we need some entertainment, we include you in our conversations and remind each other of what Oliver said. You know, all right. Your luggage is overweight. Your luggage is overweight. She shouldn't bother talking, because if she go up on the scale there next week, the eagle not stop spin. Play it by ear, Oliver. Play it by ear. Give generously, brother. So, Oliver, warm to your friend who did up on the bed there. He was never my friend in life, and he will never be my friend in death.
Oh, yeah, but you remember them.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, and of course, the famous Oliver Yallard song. I'll just rap by saying your line. Me no say me large, me no say me no small. Me ram tata, me come for ram the dance hall. No DJ can lodge like me. Not even Admiral. I have this belly. All right. No, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I wish I could get some of that cake, though. But
man said I'm a flashing golden.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Well done. On behalf of, if I could dare to speak on behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, we salute you, Oliver Samuels, Commander of the Order of Distinction, which is upgraded, has been upgraded from Order of Distinction Officer Class. Well done, well deserved, and all the very best. And we look forward to continuing to going to YouTube and just type in Oliver when we want to laugh, and we'll always find something.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Devon. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Bless you too.
Michael Campbell, where you there? I know you had your hand up.
Oh, hi, Oliver Samuels. This is Michael Campbell from the diaspora here in the United States. I think Dervan spoke for you and I, for he and I. So I'll not say too much because there seems to be many other persons who would like to talk, and I just want to tell you, I'm enjoying the show. So happy birthday to you. Congratulations on 50 years of being in theater in Jamaica. You've made the world laugh, and you continue to make the world laugh. And I really appreciate every bit of you, even though I've not known you for a very long time in terms of talking to you one-on-one. But truly, you brought treasure, talent, and experience to us, and we appreciate and love you. Again, happy birthday to you. Enjoy your evening.
Kuya Oliver, you bring out the full protocol out of Michael, because I spend all day a greater coconut for Gizada, you know. and I drops in my neck. I know he can't give you full protocol, Michael. Well, my goodness. Mr. Chance, I'm not, where you there? That Mr. Chance?
That Cousin Chance?
Yes. Unmute yourself, Mr. Chance. Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Talk.
Mr. Oliver Samuels.
My brother and friend.
My brother and friend. Big brother, I had to join this meeting tonight to let you know how proud of you that your Dintil family in Jamaica and abroad is of you, sir.
Yes.
You know, I have to go back 3 years ago, the weekend before Hurricane Irma. Oliver was visiting South Florida. He was performing here with his play, with his cast. And I called my PR personnel and said, Margaret, could you arrange to have Oliver one of the days when he's not playing this weekend? She said, okay, let me give him a call chance. And she called and we whipped up some things and had little refreshment and little drinks, because I said, listen, all the time we as Dintil family calls on Oliver step up, okay? Couple weeks before that, we were in Jamaica and there was a little child going back to school and the little child needed help. And Margaret called Oliver and said, Oliver, I have one little picnic, wants some help. And you can't help me. You can't give me something for gear. Oliver said, Lord Maggie, man, all right. How you get it though? Come in now, come up a Lindsay now, but how you get it? And we arranged and Oliver stepped up. Okay? This is the man we're talking about, the honorable. Him left from old dog to conscious dog now. Howdy, old dog, and he's now conscious dog. Okay? He's the big dog. All right? And that weekend, Oliver had his batchmate and his roommate from school, who was his best friend. And we had drinks together in my backyard. And at one point, I was going to work the next morning. And I said, listen, when I finish talk and drink, I'm going to lock up. Me gone on my bed. Because it was as a good vibe. Because we said, listen, we can't just ask Oliver to do things to it. So, and we don't recognize him. It's been a while we haven't sat with Oliver in an informal setting and, you know, break bread with him. So we broke bread and we were happy we did it, Oliver. And Oliver, you are a true example of our Dintil motto. If you look behind me there, fact and non-verbal, deeds, not word. Oliver, you are more than an example for us to follow, sir. You've charted a totally different chart from most of us, but we say, sir, thank you for all you do for Dintil, and we say congratulations, happy birthday, Mr. Samuels. And we, according to one of the presidential candidates, they said after September, November 3rd, COVID will be gone. So hopefully it will be gone and you can travel the world again and we can see you here in South Florida, because your fans and your family here long to see you. All right? So walk good, Oliver. Turn up strong. We love you. We respect you. We honor you. We're proud of you.
Big up, Carlton Chance. Thank you. Parker's here with me celebrating on behalf of Dintil. Facta
non-verbal. Deeds, not words. All right, Mr. Parker.
All right, my bro. Take care.
Okay, brother. Take care. Blessings. Blessings, everyone. Good night, everyone. Thanks.
Good night. Oliver, we know you hit curfew. Come and see the crowd start dissipate. And we shall allow you.
The food done.
The food done, they gone. And we shall, I have a young man that told me a story from when he was a teen. And when I do work at War Theater. And the one thing him say when Oliver start to twist me in words, you have to run. So I don't want to be the one where you have to chase tonight. We're going to let you enjoy your evening on behalf of Pure Jamaica, Day Abroad, Caribbean One TV, me, myself, Miss BJ Peart, the Jamaican diaspora across the globe. Oliver Samuels, we wish you a happy birthday and continued success in theater and comedy across the world. Sir, we thank you for your service.
Oh, God.